very first class of Divine School of Magic. I'm excited. I am your instructor and also the founder of this phenomenal school, Queen Tiyi L. I know that you may be a little nervous, you may be excited. It just depends on where your background comes from. But I can assure you that you've made the right decision for your life. And I will share later about myself. I want to get right into the class. I'm excited. You can go on my website and read more about me if you would like, if you haven't already. And that is payhip, payhip.com, com/TIYINEL. So, for the sake of time, I want to get right into the lesson. Every time you come to class, please bring some incense, bring a candle, and make sure you're in a quiet environment. Yes, this is a pre-recorded class, but I want you to treat this class just like you would if we were here live. We will get together um, on a consistent schedule where we can all get online and talk and just converse and share. So you'll get to talk to me in person live. But for the sake of the movement of this vision and everything is growing so fast, and I want these classes to be accessible to you. If you need to rewind, if you need to come back and listen again, this is what the Divine School of Magic is all about. That's what it's all about. So, as a matter of fact, I gave you the website. You're on the website watching this class. Yes, of course, this is YouTube, but you only have access to it. So, please, if you know someone that wants to be a part of this school, send them to the website. Okay? Do not share this video. Send them to the website, have them go through the process like you did. Fair is fair, right? And plus, the ancestors and the spirit guides will honor you for being honorable to what we have here. So, what you're going to experience with me during class is just years of a lot of experience, a lot of heartaches and pain, and oh my gosh, suffering. And now to be able to step out of the mode of religion and claim my birthright as a magical being. This is my birthright. This is my roots. I never thought I would be here. So I consider myself as a healer and a Mongol witch. Yes, I consider myself a healer and Mongol witch and not ashamed of it. Took me a while. Yes, I was a closeted witch for a while. But then I said, let me just come on out here because this is what it is. It is what it is in my background of church, minister, pastor. Like I said, I'll tell you about all that later. But I just want you to know you're not here with a novice. And when I got here and I look back down the line, I'm like, I've been doing magic all the while. And I can guarantee that you've probably been doing magic all the while. You didn't just get here by happenstance. This is a divine order of your ancestors and your birthright. I just believe that. Okay, your spirit guides have been leading you here all the while. So every time we come together, have the incense burning or a candle in a quiet place. Get ready to take notes. Have your notebook, pen. Be intentional, okay? Be intentional. I got on my green eyeshadow, my green pen, because I want prosperity to come out of this. You know, I want abundance to come out of this because it's not easy to step out of that which is familiar into the unfamiliar. But as you begin to go through these classes, you will be blessed. You will be blessed. I don't know what you've been taught, where you come from. It really doesn't matter because you're in the right place at the right time. You will be blessed. So, welcome again to Divine School of Magic. We're making history, okay? Because I just opening this. I never thought I'd be here. I can't stress that enough. I'm so excited. So go ahead and bring everything together. Light your incense. I have mine lit right here. You'll see me light some several times throughout. And when we come together, have everything before you, and we'll do a quick breathing exercise to bring everything together, to set your atmosphere. All right. This is how we'll do it. Okay. So I have my singing bowl here. And once we do our breathing exercise, bringing our spirit in, bringing everything into alignment, becoming one in the spirit, this right here is going to take us into the mode of obtaining this knowledge, and for it to just give you an impartation that your heart, your mind, and your spirit will be open to what you're about to learn. So this is how we do our breathing exercises. You can have your eyes open for the first time so you can see, and then after that, close your eyes. Okay, let us begin. Close your eyes. Right? And we're going to take a deep breath in and out 3 times. Okay? Take a deep breath in. Breathe out your mouth. Long. Deep breath in. Let your shoulders relax when you blow out. Deep breath in. Out long. If you need to turn your neck from side to side, roll it. Just pushing out that tension of the day, whatever was on your mind. Now is your time for you. Okay? And so the sound of the singing bowl is going to bring us all together on one accord. Okay? All right, we are officially in class. Week number one. Week number one. This is going to be your introduction to magic. Okay? And we're going to talk about how to cast a spell. It's right there in the syllabus. I'm sorry. How to cast a spell, your intention, your preparation, protection, performing the spell, ending the spell, different types of spells. What is the difference between a spell and a ritual? And then you're going to go into how to cast a circle by visualizing, and how to draw and close a circle. Okay. So the reason why I wanted to start with casting a spell, because that is something we've been doing all the while. And that is something that you're going to begin to utilize throughout. That's something that, when we think about magic, that's the first thing we think about. The supernatural, casting spells. And, people think about love spells, money spells, you know what I'm saying? All of that. So it's very important that you go right into it and you know how to do this. Because if you don't know how to do this, you don't know how to operate in your magic. It's the very first thing every healer, every magical being needs to know. Okay? So I'm excited about that. So there's some things that I want to give you some ideas, some things as a beginner witch, healer, whatever you call yourself, that you need to research. All right, let me give you some, I want to say, bonus information. All right, some of you may be saying, I don't know where to start. Am I in the right place? Am I doing the right thing? I got you. Just calm down, relax. You can jot this down on paper if you like. So, as a beginner witch, you want to know this. This is what Dasha Evelyn said, okay? She is a prominent practicing healer and witch. Amazing. You can look her up online. Dacha. That's her first name, last name Avelin. Okay? She said, magic is an art, using reality and the world as its canvas. It's an art. Okay, so however you choose to color your spiritual magical canvas, that's you. Okay, nobody can tell you how to practice your craft, how to operate in your craft. I'm going to give you some key information, yes, help you to lay the foundation. That's what I'm doing. But as you get these key points, these tips, this information, how to, why, get the meat of it, you can begin to shape it in the way that you will. Okay? Everybody's different. Remember that. Remember what Dasha said. Magic is an art. You use reality, us here together, you watching this live, and you use the world, the elements. I don't want to get ahead of myself, as your canvas. You use what you have to get what you want. All right? So, witchcraft is the art of using your focused attention to shape reality. Learning how to work with magic requires you first and foremost. I always say this to my students, you are the magic. Okay? It's just that whatever you're using, whatever tools you're using, whatever chant you're using, you are the conduit for that to come forth. All right? So it requires you first and foremost, right, to learn about yourself. This is going to help you learn about yourself. And you'll understand why as we go along. Because you may be sitting there with apprehension, you may be nervous, you may be, do I belong here? Am I doing the right thing? Just stick with it, okay? Don't chicken out on me. Don't get cold feet on me. Just stick with it and it will make sense after a while. Okay? We're gonna make it make sense. All right? So some of the questions to ponder in your mind, and you can jot these questions down and answer them later. What are your core motivations? What is your highest goal? What is it that you wish to achieve? See, my core motivation to kind of help y'all think about yourself. My core motivation is always to help people and help people achieve the things that they desire. Being a apostolic minister, apostle, prophet at that time, I was able to take people to a certain point, but then after a while they would fall off or they would just lose it. And so even me being equipped to take people to a certain point in their spiritual walk and helping them to achieve and know who they are, that was magic. Okay? That's the form of magic. So my core motivation is that I want people to know who they are, and I want them to walk in it. I always say I can give you a plate of food. I can give you, I love fried fish. I can give you fried fish. I can cook your dinner, serve it to you at the table. But if you don't know how to fish, you're going to keep coming back to me. So with the Divine School of Magic, this is going to teach you how to fish, how to operate in this. Not for me to be a crutch. I'm your instructor. I'm your teacher. Yes, you respect that. You can always come to me for questions. If you need, some answers to some questions, I'm here. But I'm teaching you how to operate in this so you can begin to understand your position, your role in this spiritual magical world and how you're going to be a blessing to the world. So those are my core motivations. I want to bless you. I want to help you walk in your power. And so my highest goal is to help people heal. Believe it or not, I don't care what you've been told. We know they say witchcraft is this, is of the devil. You're going to hell. Blah 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 blah. But since I've been on this journey, I've healed in ways that church could never give me. I've healed it. I'm telling you, it's amazing. Oh wow, I could go on and on. But you begin to see things happen for you and to you that you couldn't achieve before in the belief system that you were in. No, we don't want to take away from where we come from, but we sure want to honor where we are. But we're not going to sugarcoat what didn't happen for us then or what happened to us that may have hurt us. We're not going to sugarcoat it. Okay? Because if it wasn't for that, because every step leads to another step, right? Every round goes higher and higher. I always say we go from glory to glory to glory. And that's so true. It's in the Bible, but it's so true about anything that you do. We go up higher and higher and higher if you choose to do so. And you being here is letting me know that you chose to be here. Okay? So that's my highest goal for people to be healed. All right? Trauma, childhood trauma, adult trauma, right now trauma. Trauma is trauma, baby. And we need to be healed from it. Okay? And you know, it says, what is it that you wish to achieve? For me, I wish to achieve with this school is to teach people all over the world. I want to raise up powerful men and women operating in their magic, operating in their power. And also, I want to do this full time. So as I'm blessing the world, it will bless my family financially. It is what it is because I love to do this. All right. I was going down another career path until Spirit say, boop, dropped it in my lap. No, this is what I want you to do. This is how I want you to be a blessing to the people. So things have really changed. Okay. It's like my life took a mid-course correction. And I'm here. And I'm glad I'm here. All right. So that is what I wish to achieve. The school growing, my business growing, and being financially free, financially blessed by helping people. It is what it is. I'm keeping it 100. Okay, that's what we do over here. We keep it 100. All right. So some of the things that you're going to find yourself researching or have researched, and we're going to share a lot of this in this school. All right. Types of spells. You need to know the history of witchcraft, the different types of practicing witches. Okay. Um, I personally was chosen by my ancestors to practice African spirituality. Okay, you may be another type of witch. You may come from another bloodline. There's hoodoo. There's voodoo. You know, there's New Orleans. There's, it's different things. So you kind of know what's been calling you. If not, you would truly, surely find out here. We will help you find it out. All right, the different types of witches, what I just said, types of magic, types of divination, talismans and sigils, symbols, deities, the elements, lucid dreaming, grounding, meditation, crystals, herbs, plant, moon phases. Now, some of the simple supplies that you can start out with, all right, candles, a few crystals you feel intuitively drawn to, a folder or book you can add as you learn. We call it a grimoire. Okay? Grimoire. I'm sorry, grimoire. Say it right, grimoire. All right? Some incense or dry herbs for smoke cleansing. A tool for divination. That could be tarot cards. All right? I was immediately drawn to tarot cards. My daughter got my first set of tarot cards. A pendulum or runes. All right? We're going to learn about all of this. Salt and a small fireproof bowl. You can get a mini cauldron from Amazon. All right? That's just a few things to get you started. And so, excuse me, remember this. All right? Repeat after me. I am descended from the stars, faded by the sun, envisioned by the moon, given form by the land, and I stand with feet rooted in shadow and reach upwards to the stars. I'm going to say that again. I am descended from the stars, faded, F-A-T-E-D, by the sun, envisioned by the moon, giving form, F-O-R-M, by the land, and I stand with feet rooted in shadow and reach upwards to the stars. Always remember that. Okay? All of that is accessible to you. And all of that is going to be so beneficial while on your journey. Okay, now and for many, many years to come. So the first thing we want to learn about, I'm going to go right through this What I love about this, you can rewind, you can pause, go at your pace, but don't go slow. Don't just do one video and don't never finish this course. Finish everything, okay? Every week you have a video. Some videos may be 30 minutes. Some videos may be, I don't know. This is going to be a little long, okay? But this is your time, all right, to level up, level up, level up. We leveling up. So the first thing that we're going to talk about that's on our syllabus, work with me, y'all. On our syllabus is how to cast a spell. This is all the introduction to magic. So, intention. The intention is the focus of your spell. Make sure that you define and refine your intention before starting any spell work. The clearer your intention is, the more likely your spell is to work. Having an undefined or broad intention may also lead to unexpected results. What is the purpose of your spell? What sits on your heart when you say, I need to do some spell work? That's your intention. That strong knowing, that strong drawing, that strong purpose in your mind that's going to put the ammo, you understand, behind that spell work. Okay? For instance, everybody want to know, how can I draw love to me? Okay? You want a better relationship. That's an intention. I want to be in love. I want to know what love is. I want to love myself more. I want me and my partner to be closer. That's intention. That strong desire, that strong yearning in which you're desiring to do that spell work. So if it's like, oh, I just want a job. That's too broad. Okay. We don't want to, what type of job do you want? My spiritual advisor said, when you put something out there, put feet on it. You know what I'm saying? When you specify what you want, that's putting feet on your intention. That's putting feet on your desire. Okay? I could say this is a green pen. Okay? But what do I want to write with this green pen? What do I want to do with this? You know what I'm saying? Put feet on it. What do you want it to do for you? Because we don't want unexpected results. We want to aim high and hit hard. And we don't want to miss a shot, baby. Okay? But this is why we're learning to do this. How to cast a spell. First, intention. Preparation is your next point. Assemble the tools and materials needed for your spell. The spell actually begins at this stage. Knowledge of correspondences is useful at this stage to ensure you select materials appropriate to your spell. That means certain incense, candles, music. And if you are to dress in a ceremonial dress or suit, you need to have your hair covered, your head covered. If you need to have taken a spiritual bath, you will know as you grow in your craft, the spirit will always lead you. You'll always have that inner voice speaking to you and motivating you and moving you. And you'll begin to move in ways that you never moved before. You begin to know things that you never known before. It's amazing. So you have to trust your intuition. Okay? So you setting the mood for your spell. Okay? This is where it begins. All right? Protection. Consider casting a circle for protection before you begin. You may also want to cleanse the room you are working in to dispel any lingering energies that may interfere with the spell. Okay? Perform the spell. Recite any words and carry out whatever actions your spell requires. Be sure to speak any words in a commanding tone, as these are the words that go forth and come into being. BEING. The manifestation of word or intention into deed is the essence of magic. Let me say that again. The manifestation of words, the things that come out your mouth, the intention, what's your desire for that spell work, into fruition. Okay, you're putting into operation. All right, it's coming together. Your desire, your words that you speak. All right, that's the very essence of the magic. It all has to come together as one. All right. When I brought us in together as one with the singing bowl, with the incense, all right, that spell work. My goal, everything is intentional. My goal is for us to be on one accord, and whoever watches this will get it. That it will grab a hold of their spirit and they will operate as the powerful being that they are. All right? Everything is intentional. So, in the spell, once you do all that, ground the power you have raised during the spell. Okay? Because we're working with energy, right? Complete any after spell actions as detailed in your spell. It's good to have books. I have a lot of books for reference. And as you begin to operate and work with these books and read these spells, you may find stuff online. It's a wealth of information on YouTube. But I always want to encourage you to be led by your intention. You may be led to watch a certain spellcaster on YouTube. You may be led to purchase a certain book. Okay, that's me. I love books. Spirit speaks to me through books. All right. Um, you'll begin to get comfortable in your craft, and then after a while, you'll start to formulate different things on your own. That's powerful. That's how you know that you're growing. All right. If your spell doesn't require any action to end it, say you're reading a spell online and maybe they forgot a point, or maybe spirit gave you something. You're like, okay, how do I end it? This is a suggestion. Clap your hands 3 times to complete the spell and release the energies you created. 1, 2, 3. Okay, it's complete. Close the circle if you have cast one and consider the spell done. I'm going to teach you more about that. Remember, the more you doubt whether the spell will work or not, the less likely it is to be a success. If you don't have faith in what you're doing, just like the Bible says, faith without works is dead. It's dead. It's not going to work. Do you believe in yourself? Okay. One thing I like to say, and I'm going to put it out here, and I want it to just touch you deep down to the core. Do you believe in magic? And if you answer yes, that lets me know you believe in yourself. What did I say in the beginning? You are the magic. So if you believe in magic, you believe in yourself. You believe that anything that you put your hand to is going to work. It's going to manifest. It's going to come forth. And if you just believe an inkling of that now, maybe somebody messed you up in that area and told you, no, nothing that you do is good enough. That ain't gonna work, girl. You can't do this, man. What you talking about, sir? If it just have a mustard seed. The Bible speaks to that, and you can use that in your spell work. That's a whole nother topic. Just a mustard seed of faith. You know how small a mustard seed is? I put a mustard seed in my mojo bag because I want people to have that mustard seed of faith. You know why? If they have a mustard seed of faith, it can move a mountain. That's pretty big. That little bit of faith can move a mountain. And sometimes all of us, we just need spirit to move a bill. We just need spirit to move somebody out of our life, let alone a mountain. Mustard seed. Okay? So here's the different types of spells. And call this the power of 12. Abundance, right? Wealth and riches of experience is a personal concept. Define what abundance means for you before working with prosperity magic. Okay, abundance is a type of spell. Attraction. Attraction spells are all about drawing what we desire towards us. The love spells, the money spells, the favor, all of that. Binding. Binding spells trap energy into a target object, thereby containing it. All right. I did a binding spell in my consulting group, the Purple Door Consulting Services. And that was the bind up any jealousy, envy, strife, gossiping. And I did a certain spell that the spirit showed me to do, and I bound it up, and then I burned it. I burned the contents of it. Fire is going to be your best friend. Okay, we're going to learn more about that. But I wanted to trap that, all right, and destroy it in all of our lives. That was for my life and the client's life, because you got to understand where I come from. People are talking. People are talking. If I was on that side, I'd probably be talking too. Oh my God, she was a pastor, she was an apostle, she was prophesying, and now she's proclaiming to be a whole witch. People are like, and some people, they don't even know what to say. They don't even speak on it. But that's a whole nother topic. But we want to bind that stuff up because people fear what they don't understand. Didn't you fear this before you got here? Because you didn't understand. But I promise you, walk with me. You're going to appreciate and love it here. Because knowledge is truly power. All right? Growth. Yes, growth spell does exist. Growth spells are all about nourishing whatever you like to see blossoming in your life. Hastening, I'm sorry, Hastening. This type of spell work is all about speeding things up. All right. Healing. Healing spells encompass a broad range of different spells and depend entirely on the individual situation. Manifestation. Manifestation spells are all about turning thoughts and visions into things. Mediumship. 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 This type of spell work is about connecting with the other side and peering through the veil. All right. You know, at church they told you it's a sin to talk to the dead people. Honey, listen. I got that. I was like, okay, I ain't talking to the dead people, but the dead people was talking to me. Does anybody have a remedy for that? And just because y'all telling me not to talk to them is not stopping them from talking to me. So some of you have direct connection to the other side. And it's not a curse, it's a blessing. Remember that. Protection. A broad type of spell work concerned with continually keeping harm at bay. Removal. Removal spells involve all types of banishing magic. Reversal. Work with reversal spells whenever you need to undo your actions or change the course of events. Transmutation. Transmutation. Spell work involving the act of turning one thing into another. Okay? Now, going forward, how to cast a circle. When doing magical work, it is customary to create a safe and sacred space in which to do it. This can be done by casting a circle. A circle will protect you from unwanted energies and contain the magical energies you create until you are ready to release them. Please note, you do not have to cast a circle for every spell or ritual if you don't want to. This is an option layer of protection that some people choose to include in their practice. Casting a circle can be done in a number of ways. One of the simplest ways is to visualize a circle of light forming around you and expanding several meters in each direction. Other ways to cast a circle includes drawing it. All right. Walking it while chiming a bell or playing an instrument or laying it out with salt. You ever seen them scary movies and, the witch or the demons are in the attic or in a room or under the carpet? You can see where they put a circle around, they put a pentagram there. It's like, oh my gosh, we've been trained. Oh my gosh, the devil's here. Oh, okay. This is all a spell work. All right, everybody, calm down. Now we know. All right, so you're gonna be doing that. Oh my gosh, yeah, that's where you at. So it's saying if you have a wand, you can use a wand. That's one thing I want to get. Cast that circle around. envision light. You're going to use a lot of your mental power. You're going to use a lot of just working with the energies, with the things that people can't see. But you're going to bring that things to where people can see. You're going to bring the intangible to the tangible. You're going to make the impossible possible. Come on now. The creator of your world. I love that. I love that. Okay, so you can ding, 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 all the way around. Okay, walk in a circle. You can draw it. You can put down a visual representation, whatever you want to do. All right, incense to do it. You can just have smoke around you. The spirit will definitely let you know what you need to do for that particular spell work. All right, now if you are walking or drawing the circle, always do so in a clockwise motion. This is something that you cannot change. All right, this is very important. This is a clock. There's 12 o'clock, 6 o'clock. Okay, now I'll be going. It look to your left, coming watching me, but this we're moving to the right. Okay, that's when you operate and when you do your spell work and there's other things that we're gonna learn. Going clockwise is bringing it to you. All right, clockwise. That's closing it. That's protecting it. That's bringing it to you. All right. After the ritual spell is complete, the circle is opened by reversing the casting. So if you visualize light forming a circle around you, take the light back into yourself. Say you have the light come out, you see the light coming out of you and cast in a circle. When it's over, you want to bring that light back. That's your power. Don't leave it out there. All right. If you walk the circle while chiming a bell, you can walk the circle anti-clockwise. That means counterclockwise. All right. So you're bringing it to you for the circle. Now the spell work is over. Open the circle back up. Okay. The opposite way. Um, if you cast a circle with salt, you can sweep the salt up in the opposite direction that you laid it out. All right. So this is very, very huge right here. I want y'all to really pay attention. Visualizing. You're going to do a lot of visualizing. And the more you do it, the stronger you're going to get. All right. It's going to be challenging at first, learning everything. But this is something that I want you to perfect. Let's talk about it. Visualization forms the cornerstone of successful spell work. Having a clear mental image of what you wish to achieve is a powerful way of directing magical energy towards the desired result. Infusing magical work with a visualized intent as well as emotionalized thoughts is key to finding success. Okay, you visualize it, but your vision you have to feel it here. Again, that's the intention. You can see anything, but do you really feel it? Do you feel it? Okay, let me give you an example. You see yourself being a millionaire, but can you feel the money in your hand? Can you feel the bank card in your hand? Can you feel yourself counting it out? Can you feel yourself looking at your paperwork? Can you feel yourself walking in those expensive shoes? You can see it all day, but it really comes alive when you can put that emotion with it. Okay? An excellent way to practice visualization is by creating a shield or protective energy around yourself. Some witches call this shielding. Here's a tip. Create an energetic shield around yourself can help to keep other people's negative energies from affecting you. Shielding can also block other people from sensing your energy. I was doing that in church and I did not know. You may have heard them say I can't see. Anybody that grew up in prophetic ministry, I can't see you. They block me out or whatever. That's witchcraft. I would say I don't want nobody reading me today. Shut myself off. I may envision a black curtain or something covering me, and they just couldn't read my energy. I've done that because I was told that, being in sin and having sex before marriage, all of that is of the devil, you going to hell. And if it was a service and the prominent prophet was coming in town, like, I don't want them to see that. Let them see the good. And it worked, honey. It worked. That's shielding. That's witchcraft. Okay. Um. Now, so for those that don't know how to do this, this is a basic way of doing it. I say basic because you're going to find your own way of doing things. I will always stress that in class. You're going to find your way, because one thing I love about knowledge, once you open that door and somebody walks through that door, there's other things inside that they will find customized for their life. Beautiful. Okay? Because we're all different. Now, so to form a basic energy shield, first you're going to center and ground yourself. Okay? You're going to ground your energy by taking 3 deep breaths and focusing on the present moment. You see what I said? In the beginning, what I said, let's take 3 deep breaths in and blow, out. I wanted y'all to be in this moment, be in this energy, be in this flow. Okay? Now you're going to turn your attention towards your own energy and assign it a color. Choose whatever color intuitively comes to mind. Don't worry, this color can be changed each time you practice shielding. Once you pick the color that resonates with you, visualize yourself surrounded by a color bubble or sphere of energy. Practice doing this before you go out. Okay, I need to do this before I go out. I really need to practice doing this. Now, I'll get in my car and I'll speak things or whatever. But this is something that I really need to do, because we have to realize that the power that we operate in is going to be, what's the word I'm looking for? Intimidating to people. People want to meet you and they're going to be like, "Ooh, I don't know what it is," or something. It's going to be intimidating. People are going to hate on you. People going to, people may know what you operate in. They're going to be thinking negative stuff. But if we keep ourselves in this energy shield, we shield ourselves, we'll be good. So, yeah, I'm with y'all. All right, I need to get in the habit of doing this, and I want y'all to start off fresh and new doing this. Okay? Once you pick the color that resonates with you, visualize yourself surrounded by a color bubble or sphere of energy. Practice doing this before you go out, whenever you feel insecure, or when you need some extra protection. As you become more familiar with this practice, you can begin experimenting with different types of shield. Some witches visualize a reflective surface covering the outside of their shield so that negative energies are reflected back to the sender. Mirror magic. We'll get more into that. Another method involves working with color theory and color correspondences to create a shield suited to a specific intent. Okay, we're going to learn about the power of colors. All right, and how you can use them in your spell work, especially when it comes to candle magic, which is one of my personal favorites. You're going to learn all about that. So here's a visualization exercise. Visualization is the ability to clearly experience an object or situation in your mind. Okay? What you thought? You thought I was just gonna tell you and go on your way? No, we about to do this. Okay, we about to do this so you know exactly how to walk into this. All right. This includes experiencing how something looks, feels, smells, tastes, and sounds. Now, why is visualization so important to spell work? The more clearly you are able to visualize, okay, the outcome you want from a spell you cast, the more likely you are to succeed in casting a successful spell. Baby, if you can see it, you can believe it, you can have it. That's what I think. Okay. So during spell work, visualization plays a key role, and it's important to be able to clearly visualize your intention before directing energy towards it. Okay. Now, this is where I want you close your eyes. This is why I want you to close your eyes and hear and just listen to my voice. Okay. Okay. If your incense went out, take a second, light your incense, or wait a second. The candle, make sure your candle is good. You want to keep that energy going. All right. If there's some noise in the background, say, "Hey y'all, I'm still in class." Okay. All right. Let's take a minute and give everybody a second to get this stuff together. You need to go get some water. Get some water. Okay. You can hit pause, right? Okay, so this is the exercise. Everybody close your eyes. One day we all gonna be together. You know what I'm saying? You watching it, close your eyes. This is your visualization exercise. All right, here we go. Picture an orange in your mind's eye. See it as clearly as you can. Can you feel the texture of its skin? Can you smell its scent as you hold it in your hand? Can you taste it as though you were biting into a segment? Do you feel anything in your body as you construct this image? Do you salivate or pucker your lips? Now, in your mind's eye, begin to peel the orange. Feel the skin of the orange between your fingers. Note the way that there is resistance as the peel gives way. Listen to the noise as you tear away the peel and smell the oils as they are released from the broken skin. Do you see the orange peel dropping to the floor? Now, bite into a segment of the orange and enjoy the flavor as it gushes into your mouth. How does the orange taste? Is it tart? Is it sweet? Can you feel the remainder of the orange in your hands? Do you feel what happens to your physical energy as you enjoy the bright living food? Eat as much of the orange as you like and finish up your visualization. Okay, okay, let's take a deep breath in. Go out. Open your eyes. Okay? So, you might want to take some notes about the experience, okay, in your book that you have, that you just witnessed with this visualization. Okay? Now, don't feel bad if you couldn't feel and see everything. That's the point, to see where your strong areas are and your weak areas. So, at what point were your senses the sharpest? Was it the smell? Was it the touch? Was it the taste? That is very important. Note that in your notebook, okay? And everybody's going to be different. Where could you lend some more details as to visualize? Okay, you may have been able to really see the color of the orange and see the texture of the orange, but then when it got to feeling the orange, you really couldn't do that. Okay, that's where you need to really begin to practice. That's the weaker point. Okay. Now, you can repeat this as often as you wish, or you may move on to some other objects. Okay, you may go back and rewind this and say, I'm gonna just do this for a while and see if I can really, really bring this vision to life. And so, um, do it. The more you do it, the better you get. Okay. um, Guided meditations and things like that. As we go along, I'll be adding things of this nature in here because I want us all to get strong in visualization. Because it's all about focusing and all about being aware and conscious when it comes to our thinking pattern. So I think that's the most challenging thing with magic is really visualizing and knowing what you want. And you're going to take it serious because not only are you thinking about what you want, now you got to create a ritual, a spell, do some spell work to get those desired results. Just imagine my my job. People come to me and say, listen, this is what I want. They already know what they want, but I got to do the spell work to help them bring that into fruition. So I got to see what they see. I got to feel what they feel. You understand? Yeah, it's all fun and games. You do it for yourself, but then it really gets real. Now, I love this now. I love it. Don't get it wrong. But it really got real when other people started coming to me and say, I need you to do some spell work for me. I think you got what it takes to help me in this situation. And what's the first thing I dealt with? Oh my gosh, can I do this? Mustard seed. Had to go back to that mustard seed of faith, baby. Okay? So they saw it, and it was their intention, it was their passion, it was their desire for that brought them to me. Let me go to Queen because I know she can make it happen for me. She gonna light a candle, she gonna do something, blah 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 blah, do her what they call her hoodoo voodoo and get it done for me. That's when it gets real. So this exercise is something that you want to perfect. I can't stress that enough. As you I'm sorry, and as you perfect it, as you do it more, your skills will increase. It'll get more complex. All right. That's what we're looking for. That's what we need right now. All right. So we're gonna close with this energy protection visualization. All right. I want y'all again. Oh, me too. I want y'all to get in the habit of protecting your energy. Because the stronger you get in this thing, there's people that's going to know who you are. They're going to try to draw from your energy. We call them vampires. We call them leeches. And we call them so many other things. And people can talk all the shit. They want to talk about you. But low key, they want what you got. So we want to always protect our energy. So here's a visualization for that. All right, you're going to close your eyes, take a few deep breaths, picture a white light flowing down into you like a waterfall. The light is pure and loving. As the light flows down around you, visualize it forming a shimmering bubble around you. So now the light is coming, the water, and it's a shimmery bubble. I see that. This bubble of light is your sacred space. I want you to say it out loud. Once you get that in your mind, say it out loud. You can do it now. You can wait till class is over. Do it in your quiet time. You want to say it out loud in your mind. I command my sacred space. Visualize this light whenever you need to protect your energy. That could go for anything. Don't underestimate your intuition when spirit is speaking to you. You could be saying, oh, I'm about to go to a family reunion. I don't need to do that. Baby, it could be somebody at the family reunion that act the fool. Oh, I'm just going to my best friend's baby shower. Honey, it could be something that pop off at the baby shower. You'll be like, damn, I should have protected my energy. When your intuition speaks, listen. And not only listen, obey. Be obedient. Okay? You may not understand it at that moment, but the spirit will always make it make sense. Okay? Let me go over it again. Close your eyes. You're going to take a few deep breaths. You're going to picture a white light flowing down into you like a waterfall. The light is pure and loving. As the light flows down around you, visualize it forming a shimmering bubble. So the light is flowing now, is forming a shimmery bubble around you, all around your body, all around everything. Okay? This bubble of light is your sacred space. And you're going to say it out loud or say it in your mind. I command my sacred space. That feels good. Just saying it, sharing it with y'all. So we're going to visualize this light whenever we need to protect our energy. And you still may be a part of church. It's okay. You can be a witch, a healer, wherever. Everybody don't have to know everything. And if you're still operating in church, you really need this, honey, because we know what's going on in church. Everybody got a word, but doing whatever in the cut. We're not even going to get into that. Okay? So, yes, get in the habit of protecting your energy. Okay. And I think that's it. That's the end of week number 1. Hope I didn't miss anything. I hope y'all enjoyed that because I did. I think I got everything. Y'all, I'm getting used to this. Okay. All right. That concludes um, our first class. It was an hour long. That's great. All right. So if you have any questions in the comment, please hit me up on the website. Uh, Send it through the form there. You can also catch me on Facebook. Everybody know I am always online. You can send it to the fan page, and if you're my friend on Facebook, send it there. If you have my phone number, give me a call. Also, my I need to put that number out there. My business line will be accessible to y'all. Okay, so um, please don't be pondering in your mind. If you miss something, first go back and rewind and get it. If you're still not getting it, reach out to me. I'm here. I'm accessible. Okay? So thank you for being a part of class. Congratulations for finishing your first class. And you just learned how to cast a spell. Woo! All right. I'm excited. Let's put this to work. Okay, let's put this to work. And remember, knowledge is power. All right, so let's get ready to close out class. All right. We're going to bring that energy back in. Usually with information like this, your spirit get excited. I'm very excited. So we're gonna cover ourselves. We're gonna bring this in. Okay. We're gonna take a deep breath in. Out. In. Out. In. Out. In. Out. Ashe. Have a wonderful evening. Congratulations on completing your first class here at the Divine School of Magic. I am your instructor and founder of this phenomenal vision, Queen Tiyi L, and I'm here for you. And remember, there's a lot of magic in all of us.